Hey, what's going on out there, old buzz? So, I posted a video the other day, and it was me talking about a video that I seen of the Alaskan Avenger, about how they arrested these guys from the Oklahoma Predator Prevention or something like that. And, I kind of went on a little rant about it or whatever. And, I had some people leave some comments, and I appreciate the comments, guys, and appreciate the feedback. And, some of you guys were like, vigilante justice, you can't do that. And I understand that, man, you can't. And, I just think that law enforcement needs to do more. Because here's the thing. A lot of times you see these guys, they get caught, and then they cut them loose back out there. There needs to be stricter punishments for crimes like this, I guess is what I'm getting at. I shouldn't have made it seem like that I was saying, man, go out and do something crazy, you know what I mean, blah, 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 because I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? It's all right, buddy. But yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying to go out there and do something crazy and get yourself into some trouble, doing something. But, for me, if it was one of my kids, it would be hard for me not to, man. One of my children, it'd be over with. I'd be sitting there. I'll be sitting back in prison, and that doesn't make a lot of sense because I was locked up with some guys who had stuff happen to their kids, and they took justice into their own hands, and then they turn around and end up in a prison where they're surrounded by the same guys that, not the same exact guys, but people just like the guys that hurt their kids. So, that has to be tortured, you know what I mean? That has to be complete torture. You took justice into your hands for your child, and then they stick you somewhere where you're surrounded by them, and then there's nothing you can really do. I mean, I guess if you're doing a life bit in there, you could just keep taking them out. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? What are they going to do to you at that point? But still, and like I said, I'm not saying get on there, go, all this vigilante justice stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I think they need stricter laws and punishments for people that do commit these crimes, man. Don't ever let them back out. It made me sick. I did 8 years, man, and I did 8 years for 2 burglaries. And, I wasn't right for what I did by any means. I had a bad drug problem, whatever. But, I would watch guys come in after me and leave before me, and they were in there for some crazy stuff, man. And it didn't make sense to me, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. And, that's all I was getting at, man. There just needs to be stricter laws about this stuff. But I appreciate the comments and the feedback, guys. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Later, old buds.